And welcome to these morning meditations. We're in week 4. This is day 3. If you've been doing it since the beginning, I think that makes it day 24. I always like to start with a short little warm-up meditation. So just invite you to take your seat in a chair, on a cushion. The idea is that we want to be alert, able to focus, but still comfortable. So with generally advised to have a straight back and take a nice deep breath in and let it out. And once again, take a nice deep breath in. Just hold it at the top for a moment and then let it out as slowly as you can. And then when you get to the bottom, just do that again. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for a moment and then let it out nice and slowly. And as you're breathing out, just notice any tension you're holding in your body, in your shoulders, in your hips, in your belly, in your back. And as you're breathing out, just see if you can ease that tension. And then allow your breathing to return to normal. And just invite you to just notice right now what's on your mind. We always bring our mind to the meditation. And what's on your mind right now in terms of to-dos, worries, responsibilities? And just see if you can give yourself permission just to leave all that stuff alone. Just take a break from it, just for the next few minutes, in order to be able to come back to all that stuff a little bit more refreshed. So just allow your attention to rest simply on the breath. Perhaps noticing the sensation of the air as it comes in and goes out. Just allowing your attention to just be fully absorbed just in the sensation of this breath. And of course the mind wants to pull your attention away, think about something else, or start wondering about the meditation itself. And that's normal, it's to be expected. It's part of the experience. And all we're trying to do is simply notice when it happens. We notice where the mind has gone. And then gently just try and release wherever that focus was without judgment. And just allow yourself to become fully absorbed in the next breath. We just do that over and over. Right now, we'll just do this for about 3 minutes. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And just expand the area of your attention beyond the breathing to notice your whole body in this moment. Noticing all the little sensations. There are some obvious ones, but also noticing the really small ones. Just resting your attention in this awareness of your breathing, of your body. Becoming familiar with this mind state of just resting in awareness of what's going on right now. And then also just checking in and noticing, if you can, what you're feeling. It might be pleasant and calm, but there might be some unpleasant, unwelcome feelings beneath the surface as well, like frustration or fear, sadness, or even anger. And in the meditation, we just simply notice what's there. Just notice what's true right now for you, without trying to change it, without having a conversation about it, without resisting it. Just noticing it. And take a deep breath in. And let it out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and connect yourself back into your room. So we're in week 4, and for the first 4 weeks, what we've been looking at is this present moment awareness about this idea that you have in your normal mind state. You're thinking, solving problems, worrying, all that stuff. And that's good. It's useful. It's important. But there is another mind state where we sit just purely in awareness, just aware of this moment as it is, without all of the jibber-jabber of the mind. And it's not easy to hold that state for very long before the mind wants to take our attention away. But little by little, over and over, keep doing it over and over. Each time you get distracted, come back. Even if it's just for a moment, resting in this state of awareness. And what we're doing is becoming very aware of what's going on in the moment. And in week 4, we just added that there is always some kind of emotional component to the present moment. And sometimes it's pleasant and we like it. Sometimes it's not so pleasant, it's unwelcome, uncomfortable. In meditation, we're just trying to see what's there without judging it, without trying to change it. And it's not that it's wrong to change, to want to change these unpleasant feelings. It's just that in meditation, we're training ourselves in just seeing what's true. Because that's a great skill to have, to see that before perhaps in real life then making a decision to do something about it. But first of all, just seeing what's true. Sharon sent me a question yesterday saying, how long do we have to sit with these horrible emotions? And it was a good question. I didn't really know the answer. I hadn't thought about it. And I think the answer is you don't have to sit with it for very long. What we're trying to do is just develop this skill of simply seeing what's true in the moment. So if you can see what's true, if you pause, stop, and just see, okay, basically I feel fine, I feel good, but there's some sadness, there's some fear, there's definitely an uncomfortable tightness, and I'm also feeling grateful. I mean, you're not necessarily verbalizing that and thinking all of that, but you're just trying to feel and see what you're feeling. And then if you want to go back to the breath, you want to go back to the body, that's fine. You can sort of like just allow the awareness of the feeling to slip into the background and just be aware of something else in the moment. So I don't think you have to sit with it for very long. Over time, you'll develop the skill of being able to sit with them for longer and allowing them just to be, to flow. And as they flow, they morph and they change. And that's a whole different thing. But I think in the beginning, just simply noticing what's true in the moment is a hugely useful step to go through. So let's do this again. So invite you all to sit up straight again. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. Once again, take a nice deep breath in. And just hold it at the top for a moment. And then let it out really slowly. Just releasing any tension you're holding in your shoulders, your back, your hips. And then allow your breathing to return to normal. Just resting your attention, allowing it to simply rest, simply aware of what's going on. Allowing everything else to just fall away for now, just for a few minutes. Noticing your breathing. Noticing your body while it breathes. Noticing any sounds you can hear in the room around you. And then just noticing very lightly, what are you feeling in the moment without having a big conversation about it in your head. And not to get clever about it or anything, just simply noticing what's true. What is that? What are you feeling in this moment? So we're becoming aware of and we're opening up to every sensation in the moment, from your breathing to your body, sounds, and your emotions. Just resting in the present moment. We'll do this for about 8 minutes. Just a reminder that the mind can be tricky. It's very sure that it should be somewhere else and thinking about something else. And that's fine. You can't fight it, actually. Just notice that it's doing its thing, and then see if you can simply rest in the next moment. There are just a couple of minutes left. Just encourage you to just keep persevering with this. No matter how many times the mind has gone somewhere or how long it's been distracted. Just keep persevering, keep going back to the next moment. Even if it's just for a second here or there, becoming more familiar with what it is to rest in the present moment. And I invite you to take a deep breath in and let it out. And just to encourage you to transition gently out of the meditation. It's very tempting to jump straight back onto email, the phone, messages, cooking breakfast, all those things. And there's a time and a place for jumping straight back into that with high energy and full focus, but see if you can just transition gently out of the meditation in order to try to carry some of this with you. And take another deep breath in. And let it all the way out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and connect yourself back into your room. So, today is already a good day. You did some meditation. Congratulations. And I say this often, but it really doesn't matter what happened in the meditation. It doesn't matter if your mind was still, if it was crazy, if it was all over the place, if you were thinking about all sorts of things. The only thing that matters is that you just keep showing up. Little by little, this stuff happens. It does work, but it also does require a certain amount of diligence and time put in. So if you just keep showing up, you'll get good days and you'll get frustrating days, and that's part of it, but you showed up. So today's a good day.